Alright, so... Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Gonna have live testing model sitting on the side for the whole stream today. Gonna take up a lot more of the screen, and if it's blocking anything, I apologize, but... okay, so there's a couple of parts that I've noticed are particularly bad. Right around here, because of a lot of different things pulling at the Y, seems like this is jumping all over the place, so I think we're gonna glue this down to start off with. Just very forcefully kind of force it to stay within a certain area, because technically this inside part of the coat doesn't matter because it's supposed to be always behind the shorter part, so we just glue that part down forcefully. I think we might have to do it on both sides because it's bouncing absolutely everywhere, and that's a problem. If I can, I'd actually like to glue it all the way down to this first pixel of the body portion of the coat, because it is absolutely blowing. So I think that's where we're going to start. The problem is that the coat itself, the body portion of it, is actually two different parts, because the pattern is done so that it won't end up on top of it, which means that the body is actually two parts, and that's really unfortunate. I'm gonna see what I can do to this here. So if I glue the line to the coat, because this has the exact same mesh, okay, let me try something. So if we have all of this stuff glued down, let's say, and then, because these are technically the same mesh, then we take just this point and move it up so that it ends just here. Then we take the glued down parts of the mesh, and we put it okay, so let me just make the glue here first. So we're gonna make it... Yeah, get it. You don't have to tell me that every time I make glue. We're gonna make this all hard stick to just the red, which should be, I believe, the coat body. Or the line. Then we're gonna come into here. Let me just see what the heck happens if I try to just paste the oh, I didn't copy it right. If I just try to paste the vertices on the here, what happens? Okay, maybe I can't do that with both of them selected at the same time, so let's just copy that. And then let's just see what happens if I paste this in. I'm just gonna have to work with this, whatever, it's fine. That's definitely not how I want this to go. Actually, it might be okay. Then we take the bit here where we know that all of the ones that are already binded. Can I just grab all the ones that are already binded? I don't think I can actually do. Hold on. Okay, we'll do this the slow way where we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not you, the one below you. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 up here. Can we bind those down now? So that these are like double glued. Okay. And then... where's the glue for this? We then tell the glue to hard stick to the shoulder part. Maybe this will work. Maybe this will just force it in there. Let's have a look at what that did. It's doing some like weird things like to this exact bit right here, but that's not really as noticeable, so that's fine. Okay, so that kind of worked. We're gonna do this to the other side as well, just to make sure that this part stays intact. Once we get this done, we'll be onto the face parts. So once again, we're just going to very casually grab the top portion of this, bind it. We're going to shift this 1 point up to be in line with that. Sure. Then we're going to grab this and copy it. We're going to then grab the shoulder. We're just gonna paste it straight down. Right. We're gonna grab it from just one of these, because apparently if you copy from 2 missions open at a time, it doesn't work. Paste it straight down. Okay. And then we go... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bind it down. We're just gonna cut you out of here. It doesn't look pretty, but it works, so we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, so we're going to get the glue. Is it for you? What is the spot? Oh, this is something else. Glue for you. Okay. We're going to hard attach it to the line. Or it should be the line. If I did it the exact same way. Then we attach it to... where's the shoulder? The glue here, and we hard force it onto the shoulder. And also, why is shoulder... Oh, that's... I guess that's fine. And that should stop it from bouncing everywhere. Okay, it stops it from bouncing everywhere. Kind of all we're needed for now. Okay, so there's some parts that very clearly bounce too quickly, and that is a bit easier to adjust, but we're going to deal with that later. Alright, so... let me just go to the Twitter. Okay. Since I very conveniently liked it, I did like this, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh boy, it's an ad. Okay, so there's this thing here that allows us to what do you call it? Do something fancy with the eye, where you can actually have the basic XY just be essentially left and right, and then you use a separate deformer that like, kind of force it inside. So the actual XY movement is just like that, cornered, so that basically has a square motion. And then you use the separate deformer to turn it into 3D motion, which is what we're going to try here. So that means we need to go to the face. How many parts do I have XY motion on? This is also the problem. Because my open is below my... Okay, the problem here is I don't know if the eye opening and closing will interfere with it if it happens after. I mean, all it's doing is shrinking it, so it really shouldn't. Okay. Because the open, what we have with the open is that we are reducing the iris size a little bit, so it really shouldn't affect it. In theory, that's always the favorite thing to say. But everything inside the eyeball has to conform to this, which is why, if I can, I'd actually like to have this up higher, so that everything within the actual eye white essentially will conform to this. I definitely need to change the deformer hierarchy for eyes next time, so I can do this a bit easier. So let's say that the iris, the lights, and the pupil. Oh, but the hit, will the hit XY interfere with it? The hit XY is going to interfere with it. Okay, everything's going to have a separate one. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Sure. Oh yeah, just ignore the fact that the model's eyes don't close properly. I've tested it without my glasses on and it works perfectly fine. So it's literally just the camera, my webcam kind of looks up at me, so my glasses frame and whatever light refraction is happening off my glasses is definitely messing with it. But the eyes do work correctly. Okay, let's just try this on the iris for now. We're gonna make a deformer because this actually needs to be bigger than everything else. We're just gonna create a 3D warp. What we're gonna call a 3D warp. Create. Actually, let's just do the eyeball XY real quick. We're gonna grab every single part that has a eyeball XY. That's a lot of parts. Oh right, because I want to try on the lash as well. That's fine. We're gonna just grab the bits that are actually in the eye for now and just add motion to it. Blah blah bum. Is it really so many parts that it's not gonna let me just grab it and move it? Are you serious? Oh, that's because I'm holding glue right now. Okay, sure. Let's just see how this works. I'm just very curious if this will just simplify the workflow significantly, because right now my eyeball workflow is definitely not very good. Okay, so unfortunately I think the hit XI will interfere a bit, so we're going to... Actually, will it? Or if that also moves under... But hit XY, if I put it above the hit XY, will it make it round? so that it automatically turns with the eyeball. Okay, we're going to try, just as a general test run, to put a thing over the pupil, the iris, and the lights. Yeah, these three parts for the 3D warp. Let's just see if this works. So this has to cover the whole eye. Okay, let me just close up out of shit. This can close. Close that. What's that close? Okay, especially everything. Oh yeah, we need to corner the eye motion. So square corners, that's fine. And then the 3D warp. Okay, let me just stick on the other window so I can just look at it while we're going through here. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the parts separately. Unfortunately, the way I've done the whole eye part. Actually, wait. Maybe I don't need to. Because what it wants me to, or what the thing has here is that. Hold up. Let me just close all this crap so I can actually like move my shit around the hierarchy. Wait, so if I go copy paste. Oh, so this is okay. This one doesn't have anything in it. So we want me to make a circular, increase the size of the Sophia wrap. Sure. Can I really not increase it from the middle? Okay, so then we have a square here, sure. Does it have to be very big? Okay, ensure that the XY does not go over the Sophia wrap. Let's just check that. Does not extend over the Sophia wrap. Sure, okay. Then use the brush selection tool, which I have. Find it here. It's not very big, but adjust the size of the brush so that it is just about as big as the warp itself. So, excuse me. It is so laggy. I've got way too much shit in here. So we want this to fit the 3D warp exactly, pretty much. So basically something like this. Okay. So we want this to be a bit more detailed here. So zoom in onto the center of this and give it a click. I want to select, damn you. Why isn't it selecting? Is it because my defaults are locked? I don't care that my defaults are locked, I just want to select. Is it really not going to let me do this just because my defaults are locked? Okay, fine. What happens when my defaults aren't locked in? Can I select in? I still can't select. Why doesn't it let me select? And why is it grabbing all of the points like that anyway? Does it need to have... Wait, does it just need a thing for me to... for it to allow me to do stuff, or what? What the heck's wrong with this thing? Oh my god, it's so laggy now. Why is it letting me select shit? Holy shit, is it the other one? What? Or is it just a brush selection tool that I need? Okay, maybe it's just a brush selection tool I need. I don't really use the brushes all that often, so... Oh my god, so laggy. That's not what I want. Why is it selecting like that? If I click over here, let's select a different spot. Why is like half of it purple and half of it blue? That I don't understand what that's trying to do. So do I want to click it more like this? So I want like the rich... The important part's actually the red part here. Why is it only selecting part of it? What the crap is wrong with this? Okay, let's just see what this does. So we want to hold... What, Shift, Alt, and then drag it. Oh my god. So that rounds out. Does it need to be more than this, or is that... Can I stop here? Does it want me to keep pulling on it? I think I have the rounded shape here, right? Okay, now then we change it to the same size as, about the same size of an eyeball. Sure. So now we want to reduce the size of this. Not like that. Not like that either. What the? Why would it let me just resize the whole thing? What the heck's wrong with this? Just resize like a normal person, okay. So we've got the circle now that goes around it. Okay. And then now we put in the eyeball parts into here and let's just see if it works. Okay, so that goes into there now. And then if the eyeball now moves like a sphere... Oh, it does. Oh my god. I don't think that'll work. It's not as much as I think it should be, but... Is my thing, like... Is it good to this part? Should I have gone a bit less with this part? Okay, let me just see what happens if I decrease the size of this bit. So it's pretty much just the size of my eye now. Or like the actual iris part of the eye. And then I put these three parts into here, what happens? Oh, that actually works. That's spectacular. Okay, now the problem is actually what happens to the helix Y that's also in there. That's kind of what I'm worried about. Doesn't seem to reflect it. Okay, that's the bit that looks a little weird now. Wait, why is this affecting both eyes? It should only be affecting one eye. Well, it's just the way that the helix Y kind of stupid. I mean, it's not going to reach those maximums anyway, but... Okay, let's try and attach this to the other side as well. So, for lights... Just collapse everything so it's easy to work with. So, for the light... So it's like, what, lights, iris, and pupil. We're gonna make a 3D warp. We're going to make a copy of this so that we don't have it inside the eyeball. Then we need to make this so that it is larger than my eyeball XY's general motion frame, which should be about there. Then we get the brush tool, we select right in the middle. Why does this work? Why is this side working just fine now? What the heck? I think I'm actually going a little bigger than I did before, which might be bad. I don't actually know. So if I click right in the middle here. I don't get why some parts are more purple than the others. I don't know what the purple means either. Hold on. Make it smaller. I'm just gonna go by the red circle and see. I think the red circle tells me more about a proper story. Okay. Then we go to this tool and we go Shift Alt drag. So it becomes circular. I feel like I get like the square dome like right in the middle. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. What if I use the even number? If I use the even number, the way the conversions are done, would it actually give me like a center point? Because I feel like I actually need like a point that's like sitting right in the middle. Okay, well, either way, then we go, what was it? Control Alt, and we not like that. Then we go Control Alt. Actually, just grab everything and just turn it into eyeball size, which is about like here. Then we put the 3 parts inside here into here, and then that makes it 3D. Okay, interesting. I don't think I did it quite correctly, but that saves a ton of time, and it seems to be working with the hit XY as well. So we're just gonna roll with it. All right, thank you, Nonon, for that one. I still don't think I can actually track eyeball XY, so we can't actually test it, but it's there. It exists. Have I even started making parameters? What these I haven't. Okay, well that worked out somewhat okay, so now then we want things that respond to eye focus. And whoop. Oh yep, that's correct. And things that respond to the, what do I call it? I call it bounce or something. I think I call it bounce. Should be mostly the lights, right? 9% of this. Open, oh, shake. Sure. Let's just rename it for consistency's sake, or just make sure I don't get randomly confused. Okay, so how do I want to do this? So I kind of want my highlights to orbit the iris for the most part. So I'm going to actually go like this. So we're going to make a temporary rotation deformer. So for the shake, we're just going to say that this goes... maybe I should have made this a little smaller. This is thing, right? Oh, you move. Oh my god, so laggy. So let's say it goes like that. Then we're just going to tell this to pass it on to the actual shake. So now the deformer is handling it, and it will still get deformed. Gonna just arrange this a little bit so that it squeezes a little bit as it comes in. And for this side, we're just going to pull this across and this down a little bit, I think. Also to give it a little bit of extra stuff here, I think we're gonna add one more deformer here for glow. That's we're going to turn this down to 50, and then only at the middle of eye shake, so when it's at normal, we're going to bring it back up to 100. So it's actually glowing more as it's in the middle. Or it should be, yeah, it should be. Just make a small one. I don't need some giant thing stretching the blue. Oi, I said make it appearance of this. Does it not let me do that? Okay, fine, we'll use this tool instead because it actually works. I don't want it to be up there, but fine, whatever. This is really inconvenient, but whatever. I just need it in the center, and we're gonna say that when shake happens, we're gonna go yoink. Orbit this way around the eye, and then go orbit this way around the eye. Okay, then we're going to pass this on to the child. This one's a small one, so I don't think we're going to do anything extra to it. I just love how rotation deformers make me angry regardless of what they're doing. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that, and we'll pass that down to the deformer. We're going to give it some extra little bit of maybe like this. And when this comes out this way, we're just gonna push this up a little bit and maybe swing this around a little bit. Sure, okay. She want to focus. I think I need to do the actual eye part first. Focus. So we're just going to go ahead and grab each corner or each side of this and give this like a bit of a squeeze down. And then when we go like this, we're just gonna give it a bit of a warp outwards. Okay, I need to stop using a pin on this side unless I just turn my nib around. Oh jeez. Could really feel the flat edge just like rubbing against my tablet. Okay, so based on that, then we can then go to here and say that you need to go like warp like that. Then when this happens, you need to go warp like that. What do I have on the iris focus? Not the iris, the pupil. What do I have on the pupil? I feel like I shouldn't really have anything on the pupil. Yeah, because the pupils are kind of small. We'll put a little bit onto here. Actually, yeah, I don't think we're going to do anything with the pupil, actually. The pupil's really not very clear to begin with, so I think it's fine even if it doesn't, it's not super defined. Unless I like just turn it up and you can really see it. Got one of those, unclear pupil types. Where you can see it if you're like up close, but it's not like super clear. It actually looks fine. I'm just looking at it in my OBS window. Like, OBS preview window is quite a bit smaller than what you'll see on screen, unless you're on your phone. But honestly, you can still generally see the eyes in pretty good detail, so I don't think the pupil is that important. Especially with how most anime style goes for eyes. I say that, but like, my model's got like a white pupil. Rolling with a white. You either go like very clear pupil, which is usually like a white color. I mean, got a yellow color here, so I could technically make it a little brighter. Or you just go like an unclear pupil, which I think was what I did with the rabbit. Into casual rabbit. Okay, so, well now, I think we're just going to add this to the bottom of our hierarchy here, where we're going to have a I think we can put it into both of these. I open, where, oh wait, this has to be two separate ones, doesn't it? It does. You can be, rename, I open right, okay, and we will... That's fine, that's fine. We can just rename these to I focus R, And I shake R. And that solves that problem. Then for the eye open, we're going to say input with where's the face parts? I R open. Should it be an angle? Should it be? Well, we're only gonna do a single pendulum here. I think we're actually gonna input this as an angle. Then we output it to both eye focus and eye shake. And what should happen is that when you do this, and we can control the shake parts and the focus parts separately, so oh right, they didn't change the glow part on those other ones. Change this down to like 50, and then make a, oh wait, no, not in here. Make a deformer for the glow. Make this default at 50, and then when this reaches the middle, put it back to 100. So now there's a little bit of sparkle to the eyes as well. Actually puts the glow, I think, a little down at regular, because it actually max is like about here. But since it wobbles a bit, it also does include... You just see why I'm going to increase the thing here for the angle. It's not maxing out too aggressively. I think I probably don't need the Actually, I do. There's not quite as much. Let's say this goes from negative 15 to 15. I think it's actually affected by the fact that this is only a 1-to-1. Rather than the usual like 30 to 30 or 10 to 10. So we just don't want this like hard max out. Oh no, actually like goes back into the middle where it's about 100. So that's actually perfect. So like it swings out, it de-glows and also bounces over. And then it swings closer back to 100 where it'll actually be at max glow again. That's perfect. Okay. This is the one part I probably just want to mess with in the editor and not inside VTube Studio, because let's be real, you can't see the eye that clearly anyway. Okay, so let's mess with the other eye now. I still don't know if I want to try messing with the shape of the lash with the eyeball XY. That's something I've seen before, and I actually don't know if it's like detail that's actually like generally visible. Like the main thing I feel about that, you can't actually see it most of the time. Okay, I think I didn't do this quite right because it's still like a very square motion here. It's not quite round because my circle that I created with the 3D warp wasn't as shrinkable as it should have been. It was more like a square. So I think that wasn't quite as successful as it should have been. Well, we'll just keep trying it as we make more models. It's not gonna stop anytime soon. Go through more models, we'll just keep trying. Okay, so... stick this right in the middle. Then we need new versions of all of these. So we have now a one for L. Because we need the left eye now. And we're going to say... Wait, was it this way? Or was it the other way? Well, let me just first do this on the right thing. That will probably help. This way. Okay. About there, alright. That seems about right. Maybe a bit more. Then we shove this to the child. Going to tell it to also maybe go a bit like this. Pass that on. I'm not going to do anything extra to this one, and then oh wait, just shift this first. The orbits around the eye, then we're just gonna go yoink and yoink. And for this, we're also going to tell this one to go maybe a little bit more this way. And for here, we're going to go maybe like a little like this. Okay. Hum. Then we're going to grab each of these glow parts. And we're going to tell each of them to be at 50. Then when this is in the middle, we're going to tell them to be at 100. Okay. Then we're going to tell the iris to go actually a pretty healthy amount this way and that way, and then squeeze that inwards. Okay. Then the refraction. Okay, I'll go like that. Sure. Then we just need to go into here, and we're just going to go ahead and duplicate this. But instead make it for L, and we are going to change the input from I open R to I open left, and we are going to change I focus R to I focus L, and it knows how to find the I shake L as well, which isn't that great. So that's essentially already tested. Okay, so that's basically it for the eyes, unless I want to try and do the shape changing. Well, I haven't done the eye smile yet, but still not too sure sometimes on how to do that the best way. It's actually pulling the body all the way across. Hold on, let me check this. Oh yeah, the screen is now perfectly black because of the fact I actually got the spell thing to work. So I now have transparent capture. But unfortunately it requires me to have a black background, otherwise I have this like weird outline of whatever background color it is. Body rotation Z. Does it actually... should I reduce this more just to try and make it... Okay, I think I need to calibrate it again probably, because this is me pretty much right around my camera and it's not at 0. But... I don't know what it's capturing, but this is actually me moving a lot. Maybe we should just reduce this to make it easier to test. 1, 2, -1, why not? So we're gonna like wobble. Okay, that's a bit too much. Let's say -3 to 3, how about? So I don't have to move quite as much for this to like start trying to wobble. Okay, let's just keep it there for a bit. Alright, so it's only got the mouth lift and the breasts. I think for this, we're gonna go ahead and... Can we not? Oh, that's the max of my mouth. That's hilarious. Okay, then for... What, 0? Yeah, 0. We'll reduce this. Can I actually make this pull in so that I have a more rounded lip shape? No, the upper lip skin cover is covering it. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. It's amazing how much less this tries to fight me when it's not a crescent curve. And to make it not a crescent or a full crescent curve that's bending beyond the crescent, I had to turn the mouth into 4 pieces. like seriously. So that's just... You know what, I'll go with that, I think. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna snap this. Actually, I should probably do the 0.5 or 0 first. I'm gonna snap this. Flip it around. And then we're going to grab the other... Where are you? I'm gonna move into place. Bounding box, you're not helping. Go through this every single day, but you're not helping. I think that's more on this part. I mean, that's accurate enough. I don't think that's gonna bother me. Alright, get to 0. And then we go here, snap it, flip it. Back to the mouth, where the heck's the mouth? Okay. Close enough. Now, what should we do with this? Oh, is this default? 0, 0? Okay, fine. Alright, and 1, 2, get you out of here. Sounding box, you're not helping, and you never have. Holy shit. Alright, how's it feel? Why do I have like a very minor seam here? Go like that. We just cut seam off. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy that. Slap it into here. It's just gonna keep opening the seam. I think for this, we're actually just gonna like keep this raised because the upper lip. Actually, no, the upper lip doesn't go above the lower lip, does it? The lip. Because one way to hide it is to. Let me just see if I can actually flick it at the end to make it conform with everything else it needs to conform with. The good thing is that the like kind of double layering of lines don't really matter too much here. It just actually makes the lips look a little fuller, which is kind of interesting. Because the way I do the lips isn't, I just do like a simple line. So this actually somehow makes the lips look full. Or a little bit more full. I mean, obviously it's not that great, but it works. And it's, since I do a simplified style of mouths for anime style, it works. I mean, having a more defined lip would just put a giant lip piece over a whole bunch of parts, so honestly, it might cover better than just having lines. Okay, do I really need... I mean, I really should put in an extra set for mouth open. I think we're just gonna take about here and slap it right into here. Actually looks about right. Well, we're here. We want to reach, what, this? Ah, E, U, Ah. No, what? Might actually be about here. Let's try putting that in here. Why is it not letting me do that? We almost want like something closer to this. I'm doing a very simplified version of the mouth, but that's mostly because I can't test it. So there's really not much point of me doing more. Why isn't it working? You! To here. Why won't you work? What the heck? What? I haven't unlocked my defaults with this. Why isn't it working? It's because of zero It's not because of 0, right? Let me just see if this one works then. Why does that work? I don't want something like this. 4, 0, and 0.5. Okay, it's too laggy to really like see what the heck's happening. Okay, so for this next part, I am gonna bring up an old model because my brain doesn't work very well. And this is still technically something new to me. This is the third time we'll be going through this part. How'd it go again? So X a lot and then X not quite as much, right? Was that how it went? Yeah, and then X not quite as much. Sure, okay. Okay, so let's just get this, turn this down for a bit, because we don't really need to look at it. I'll turn you down too. Okay, it's not really part of clothing physics, is it? I guess it is. So how would I need like double X and two Ys? Sure. So we have breast X1. That's not it. Breast X1, copy, paste. 1-to-1, yep. Replicate that into 2. Then we want to replicate that into what do I call it? Sway or something? Let me just keep this consistent over here if we're gonna do bob and sway. Okay, so, we're gonna be doing the X first here. Okay, which part actually needs to, do I have to start on? It should be the, kimono breast spot. Actually, well, let's just grab all the parts that say, will it be X. All of these are gonna need to have the X1. They're all gonna need the X2, but we'll do that later. Okay, I guess we're starting over here then. Doesn't really matter too much, but let's create a snapshot. What do we want to do with this? Let's have a look. I mean, you consider the huge amount of stuff flowing in the current live test version of the Model 1 screen. It's very clear that the center part of the chest does not move at all. Everything else is very much flowing around it, and it can be a little bit jarring to look at, so we're going to remedy that now. Okay, we're going to be like a little bit aggressive with this, I think. The size is somewhat substantial this time, so I am going to try and be a little aggressive. The only thing is that the where it connects to the cloth. Oh wait, I did this wrong. Okay, hold up. That's why you lock your defaults. So the bits that connect to the actual band here have to like kind of stay put, which is the main challenge of doing this motion. Might actually wanted to move the band first. Oh wait. Reflect? Okay, the sanity has already left me, apparently. Okay, I might want to actually do the band first. Or should I just do the actual flesh part underneath and then try and match the top to it? That's also a choice. Because that means it has to abide by set rules. Okay. The good thing is I didn't draw nipples, so we're safe on that front. We're gonna turn these down, and we're gonna expose the actual flesh part of the breasts here. Is it behind stuff? It's behind the body. Oh my god. It's behind the actual kimono part. Alright, whatever, that's fine. We can work with this. Okay, so we are going to go like wah. You stay put. Wah. You stay put. That's kind of aggressive. We're going to pull this. Do we need to pull this down at all? I mean, you're allowed to do nude models if it's for art purposes. Like that passes as art form. So, you know. I mean, I've done like some sketches using nude modeling before. Because some of my when I first started drawing, my friends did get me into it. I don't know if I've actually told the story before, but they invited me to join them on like these nude modeling things that I don't actually really remember who hosted it. I think it was like some group in the that was affiliated with the art museum in the city. Was doing like these nude modeling things. I think we actually are going to squeeze it in a little bit. I think we want to lower this a little because the center of the breast is actually down here, not up there. Okay, then we tell the parts above it to conform to that, which it already kind of does. I have it like peek out every now and then just so I can check exactly where it is. Okay, I think that this part has to stay because this is actually the cloth connecting this part. I'll just match on the other side. I think I will. So we're just gonna go ahead and you know what? Let's do it this way. Oh cool, I can't even see the snapshot. Great. That doesn't help. Okay, I can't see anything. The snapshot's not helping at all. Yeah, a little aggressive with how this is moving. Let me just get a snap of here. Just to make sure nothing's moving completely out of position. Because where the muscle joint starts has to stay the same regardless. I mean, is anyone really gonna get mad at me if I go a little overboard with this? Like that. Um... Oh, bounding box, you're not helping anyone. Oh man. Mm. Okay, I need to see if I can peel this pot just back in general. That's a bit too much. And ideally I want to pull this outwards without moving that part. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, then we grab everything here. We kind of take like about maybe a 0.7. And we put it onto here. Zero point 0.7 is actually quite a bit. I think last time we did like a 0.5 maybe. And then we're going to corner this. Okay. Sure. Hum, 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 hum. Hmm. Should really just change the actual shape of like the formulas before I started. Would have been a bit easier if I did it like that. To really start doing that more often, just change the default size or shape of my formulas. Hum, 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 hum. And this, folks, is why you don't draw nipples. You need to wild out a bit. You need to wild out a bit, and this lets me wild out a bit. Just stay connected, please. That's all I'm really asking for. Don't detach from the body or the muscles that are supposed to be holding the body together. It's not really that much to ask at this point. All this in, out, sure. And then this is kind of similar to the X, where it has to just push outwards. Or kind of push away from the body. Hmm. Can you just stretch that part? Raise this part. This part kind of had to stay there most of the way though. Kind of interesting. There's a bit that's affected the least by that part, which is kind of nice. Can I actually just straight up take... It's literally about the same, right? After all of that. It's about the same as that. Can I literally just take this and slap it onto here? Was that too much? Actually isn't. That's hilarious. Um... That's just funny how that's actually like close enough. Hum, 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 hum. I'm gonna give myself a ton of buffer space, I just kind of realized. Scripting that decided to be like excessively accurate. Probably give a little more buffering room. Oh, I haven't done the side yet. Actually, sure, then I can actually give a bit more room for this. That's fine. I think that's everything. Okay, let's just see what I've done to this. Alright, let me see if I still remember to do this. Verse 6. Position, single, no, double pendulum, I think. 1, 2. And then press Y. Input. Body Y, position, single pendulum. Into 1, 2. Oh, let me just turn the clip back up. So everything's moving together. Let's have let's have a look at this. Okay, there's the reality that the main parts that move are completely hidden by the coat. And I think it's... Oh, that's the body, isn't it? Unless I purposely, like, make this... It's really kind of moving, though. I don't want to move it more than that. But who the heck are you, Sleeve? Oh my fucking god. Alright, Sleeve. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with you, so I'm just gonna do this. You know what? You actually don't matter once you're like... Only your shoulder part matters, so I'm just gonna cut this off. You know what? I'm also gonna do it to the other side, because I don't trust this shit. Literally, this part doesn't matter, just cut it off. Okay, that will get rid of that part. Okay, I think just the end of this band here needs to move a bit more. So these are the parts that I can do. I'm gonna make adjustments on without requiring the because this is actually the bit you see the most. Because unfortunately I don't have that much color to work with here. Because you can't see the joint between about where the shoulder blade is to the breast. So we're gonna have to just work with the visible parts here, which kind of something like this. Why not? Yeah, because it's kind of really reliant on the actual coat parts to really be able to do the breast properly, but unfortunately you can't see any of that. So it just looks like the band part of the kimono is just like jiggling all over the place. Because you can't really see the breast underneath. I mean, they certainly move. And you can see like a little bit like on the left breast here. But otherwise it's just like, unfortunately it's below a bunch of things, so unless you're really wobbling and like whole part of it just goes whomp across, you can't see it. So oh, whatever. I'm just gonna pump this out to see what it looks like in the in live for a bit. But anyways, we're rolling into the end of the amount of time I have for today. So the plan for tomorrow was originally going to be Fire Emblem, but I'm actually going to just bring it up now. My Actually, no, I have a desktop audio off, so it'll be fine. The Euro Camp, the laid back camp, mobile game, gacha game, just came out. Literally yesterday, so I think we're gonna roll with that. I don't know if it's got 2 hours worth of stuff to do in it, but let me just bring it up actually. That was going to be the plan for tomorrow. So we're gonna be touching grass in a video game. Isn't that exciting? Let me just also hold up. Everything's lagging! I'm trying to open too many things at the same time now, which is not great. Okay, there we go. Unload. Oh boy. Okay, I'm definitely running too many things at the same time. Wait. Is this finished? This is finished. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna close this. If it's... Get it out of the way so it's not using up my memory. But... Just go you, give me the folder for this, okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, copy that. I mean, I messed with the physics for this model as I give it a bit more of a study. But I think this will be the last I'll be working on it on stream at least. Holy shit, this is loud. Okay, so, this is the laid back camp game that literally just came out yesterday evening. It's a little different from your standard gacha game. The good thing, once it lets me get to the this is the gacha, I don't want to be here. Actually, I will want to be here in a bit, but the good thing for this game is that I had a global release to start off with. Yeah, I get it. Which means I should be able to switch it to English. Like so. So normally I play in Japanese because it bugs me whenever the localization and the, and what the saying verbally does not match. So that's why I usually play in Japanese, but gonna be rolling through this. I think I have a free draw somewhere, I do. So I don't know how long the free draw goes on for. The game is really loud, so I'm speaking really loudly right now, but this is definitely different from your standard, like, gacha game that is going through like little bits of battle and you're making characters strong to fight with. So, well, have a little bit of fun with this. I basically haven't played the game. I have done everything the tutorial requires of me to basically access the menu, and that's as far as I've gone. How do I even get back to camp? Give me a moment, let me see if I can work out how to get back to camp. Okay, yeah, I get it. Close all that. Pick up the 2 million downloads already. The game was having a lot of problems yesterday. I'm presuming because first day server woes. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better now that it's been like, it'll be like 2 days by the time it gets around to tomorrow. So hopefully it runs a bit better, because when I was playing this before, I literally had to reload the whole game because I'm using the PC version to run it, and it just wouldn't load. So what do I have here? Oh wow, okay. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. I've got 2 AP recovery things. So okay, we have plenty of AP. It's got 30 days to get this. So we're probably gonna get another one of these tomorrow. So actually no, this was for first place in the free ranking. So this is the plan for tomorrow. We're gonna touch some grass in a video game. The grass is over there. We're actually not on the grass because I think we're currently at the what's this, Lake Biwa, I think it was. This is like the first episode of Eurocamp. The actual gameplay, or at least the way it rose through the story, is it kind of just goes through like the actual anime scenes. I'm presuming they haven't got anything beyond season 2 and maybe the movie, because they're literally just cutting some of the anime scenes for the story parts they're telling. I mean, I know the manga's gone further, and this game includes summer and spring clothing. So it's beyond the winter camping, which I think, as far as I know, season 2 goes into New Year's, which are still winter camping. So they hadn't hit spring yet. And I think the manga's already got all the way to summer. I haven't been able to find the manga anywhere, so I've only read up to the bit that is New Year's, which is about where the anime got up to. But this is going to be the plan for tomorrow. We're going to camp. Gonna go camping. We're going to have a giant mismatch of people in summer clothing and people in winter clothing as well, because that's how the gacha works. But as for the model, the physics working on this thing, I can't really tell. Hold on, let me just, let's just wobble around a bit. Okay, bracelets working, eyes are working. Actually, let me just zoom in on the eyes. Eyes are definitely working. They're also wobbling over the place because the eye tracking is not very good for me. Let me take my glasses off. Okay, good enough. Well, aren't we all of us down under, all of us living upside down? We're in winter right now. I'm actually surprised that my room heats up enough that my hand isn't cold. But I will mess with the physics and whatever else needs to be adjusted for this model if I ever decide to actually make a showcase video. I still haven't made one for the male model before, so I really need to get around to that. But I'm gonna mess with this model more off stream. This will be the last round of this model on stream. So I'll find something to do next week. I should probably be starting on my stream assets that I need to remake, in all likelihood. So that's probably what the plan for next week is gonna be. But we're gonna go camping tomorrow. In games, touching grass in game. As ironic as it is, they're winter camping, so you know. Alright, so anyways, that will be it for today's stream. So thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in what you saw today and you're unsubscribed, remember to subscribe. Or you want to hang out and go touch grass in a video game tomorrow, remember to subscribe for that as well. Leave a like because it helps me out, and I shall see you all next time.